Okay, so I think the problem is a lot more serious than it looks, and everyone is impacted. Every second person I know, including myself, either has problems with low energy, digestion problems, or allergies, and this is not by chance. Look at it this way. Your body works in perfect sync to keep you healthy. All you need to care for is not to make this process hard, and junk food on any given day is doing exactly that. So here comes the disclaimer. The content in this video is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, treatment, or weight loss. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you might have. So, I'm not gonna eat anything for the next 72 hours. I would love to exaggerate on the rules, the do's and the don'ts, but it's plain simple. No food, just water for the next 72 hours starting now. Here's what happens to your body when you don't eat for the next 3 days. Number 1, weight loss. Once your body burns its glycogen stores and enters ketosis, you'll start to burn fat tissue, and at higher rate than usual because fasting increases the metabolic rate. Combine that with the most obvious part of fasting, consuming fewer calories than you're burning, you have the perfect condition to lose weight. Number 2, slow cell aging. Your body naturally restores its cells through a process called autophagy. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It doesn't matter, let's call it cellular repair. This natural process helps prevent the contraction of disease and delays tissue aging. And since the body is a combination of trillions of complex cells, longer living cells means longer living life. The third is emotional wellness. There are more than just physical benefits of the 72-hour fasts. Sometimes we turn to food when we don't want to feel our feelings. And just by committing to a water fast, can make us aware of that habit. It sounds a little bit scary, but in the right setting, it can be really transformative. There are also spiritual benefits too, like the benefit of self-control over one of the basic pillars of survival, food. Not just a place where we literally live, but also a place where we filter out every thought and every idea. I've tried eating clean for a month. No sugary drinks, no processed food, and no sugar at all. Just plain and simple. Salad, mostly protein, and clean carbs. This was way back when I was exercising 6 times a week. I didn't really do it for the spiritual benefits. I was trying to get lean because I was exercising like crazy. But after a few days, I was exploding from energy. There was no brain fog, there was no afternoon naps, just clean burst of energy. And it made me think about this whole process of eating we have abducted lately as human beings. And now I want to go a bit more radical. Well, I have my nutrition ready. So here we go. Whoa, what did you guys think? Of course I want to enjoy the last meal with you. So it's exactly 5:40 and this is the last meal for the next 3 days. It's rice, tuna and carrots. Delicious. See you guys tomorrow at 5:40. So, it's been 24 hours since I had the last meal and I lost about 1.2 kilograms or 2.6 pounds. I had a bizarre dream last night that I've already ate and it felt so realistic that I had to wake up and just come to my senses to figure out that it was just a dream. I also had a stomach growling this morning, a bit more than usual, but as reported by people who already went through this water fast, they say it's normal. By habit, I opened the fridge twice now and it made me realize how deeply rooted is the habit of eating without being hungry at all. Honestly, I'm not having any cravings and I explode from energy, which is strange to me. My to-do list is twice as big today because I think I can do 100 things. If I have to pick one thing I hate about this water fast, is going to the toilet 45 times literally. Most of the people I've seen online that did the water fast report headaches because of no caffeine intake. On the good side, I don't drink coffee for a while now, and that doesn't seem to be a problem for me. What's also strange is that my teeth crave for food instead of my body. I don't know how is that possible, but I feel my teeth like they wanna chew something. I think it's all part of the process. Today I'll have a light workout and mostly it will be stretching because I don't wanna deplete myself of the entire energy I have. There are 2 more days ahead on water, so I don't wanna splat in the living room. That was fun to make. So off to another glass of water and hopefully I will get through this for 48 hours more. I really don't feel any truth-shattering effects till now, only the things I've told you about. But it makes you rethink the whole perception we have on food. Like you're okay with no food from time to time. And no, we don't need to eat so large quantities of food, like breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. We don't need to eat so much food. At least that's my realization till now. Okay, so I think that day 2 will be intermediate level because I have to go to sleep with no food in my stomach for 32 hours. See you tomorrow, and I have a feeling that tomorrow or the day after something will happen. Not something bad, but something enlightening. Stay tuned for more. It's been whooping 48 hours since I had the last oh so delicious meal, and I lost another 550 grams or 1.2 pounds. This makes a total of 3.8 pounds or 1.75 kilograms. There were no dreams of stressful realistic meals, but the stomach growling still persists, and it looks like a glass of water makes it go away. Today I passed the fridge with no intrinsic urge to open it. I'm surrounded by food through the entire apartment, but honestly I have no urge to take any. And this made me realize just how far we can go if we set our mind to do something. We literally have full control over our own body and actions, and anything can be done with what I like to call the 3D: decision, dedication, and discipline. On the downside, I have sore legs today from a killer leg workout I did 2 days ago, and you champs that workout know that killer leg training is the most painful after 2 days. I knew it wasn't a smart decision, but I did it anyway, and I think that's the beginner's mistake. Today I'll definitely take a break from sweating and doing another killer workout, because the point of this water fast is not to extort every molecule of energy by force and starve yourself to fainting. I mainly do this because I want to get a better perspective on the body versus food. I want to get to the perception that we eat to live. We don't live to eat, as many of us do. Great nutrition is important, but overeating and sticking junk food and poisoning our bodies is a big no-no. In my opinion, it's okay to eat junk food from time to time, but when most of the time we eat junk food, instead of healthy, nutritious food, we are signing a dangerous contract that is bound to take a toll on our mental and physical health in the future. Damn, it's hard to talk about food when you had none for the last 48 hours. Just as I'm saying this honestly, I feel a bit of hunger, but it's nothing that can be stopped with the power of the 3D. So far so good, and cheers to another glass of water, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Wow, I still can't believe I went through a 72 hours of water fast without any food. By this morning, I lost another 1.3 kilograms or 2.8 pounds. For the total amount I lost in 72 hours is 3 kilograms or 6.6 pounds. Yesterday night, it was the hardest few hours of the whole fast. They say at about 54th hour of the water fast, your insulin level drops to the bare minimum. And I think that was the case. I had food cravings to just open the fridge and eat everything in it. But after 2 hours of mental battle, everything became normal. Today I had low levels of energy in the morning because I didn't sleep so well yesterday. But they surprisingly increased after 2 hours. I did some beginner mistakes with the extensive leg workout I had on the first day. And I think that the muscle soreness was eating up my entire energy through the entire process. So here is what I've learned. We don't need that much food to go about our lives. As a matter of fact, in these 72 hours, I had more energy than I do on a regular diet. This doesn't mean we shouldn't eat anything, but it gives you a stunning perspective on the false belief we have on eating. First, you don't need to open the fridge every time you pass it. Most of us don't realize how much empty nutritious food we eat through these small bites. And most of the time we do this because of habit, because we're bored, or because we're anxious or feeling any other emotion. When you're young, this might not be a problem, but as you get older, you will realize that you should have eradicated these habits when you were younger. The reason is because when you start to age, your body ages as well, and it doesn't break unnecessary food as easily. Over time, they build up in your body, and of course, where can the body store unnecessary fat, calories, or sugar? Later on, these detrimental binge eating habits will become potential cancerous cells, diabetes, heart disease, fatty liver disease, and hundreds of potential health problems. So the sooner you start taking care of your body by having a healthy and balanced diet, the more chances you have of living a happy, healthy, and long life. Second, we have built our entire lives on food. Meeting with friends? Take a small bite there. Coke or any sugary drink. Meeting with business partners or going to a lunch with your loved one? Oh, delicious tacos and spaghetti with the best carbonara sauce. Even the biggest family gatherings have tons of food. And this is what happens on a daily basis. Food and drinks, which is sometimes worse than food, is what connects people. I don't say that it's not okay to just go for lunch or have a few cocktails, but if this is the requirement for the meeting, maybe we should have a different approach. And it's okay sometimes to sit on a bench and just talk without anything in your mouth. Third, the most important and last, don't water fast to lose weight. Yeah, I lost more than 6 pounds, but it doesn't mean I won't get them back as soon as I start eating. If you eat burgers and pizzas for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you go through the water fast, lose a few pounds, and get back to the same diet, then you're better off without it. Water fast is only a positive stress if you prepare for it, go through it, and get out with a new perspective on your diet and fix it. And of course, if it's for fixing. I know that most people fall in the trap thinking they'll just cut the weight and voila. That is not how it works. The basis of this water fast and food abstinence is to potentially have a personal enlightenment when you don't eat anything, only water, for the next couple of days. Everyone that goes through a water fast will have their own personal, unique enlightenment, and it should make you a wiser person. When you do the water fast, if all that you think about is the meal you're gonna eat right after you finish, it's time to pause and reflect, or don't do it at all. I hope this gave you new perspective on the water fast and you found this video useful. For the 72 hours of starvation, I would truly appreciate if you can guys tap that like button below for the algorithm so YouTube can do this magical thing and show this video to more people. Thank you so much again for being with me through this whole process on Instagram and TikTok. And see you in the next video here.